Okay. All right, everybody. So, a couple of announcements. Let's see. First of all, it's a brand new quarter. So, those of you that finished your stars, we're excited you are on track for being an all-star. And those of you that didn't, guess what? We have 3/4 star. And this quarter, the prizes I think are already up, and so you can start tracking the prizes. And I would really encourage you to start now to start tracking your activity for the quarter. So if you need like something to help track your activity for the quarter, this quarter, I'm going to pass this around, and this helps you just stay on track with the sales because, like we said, stars drive cars, and it breaks down to selling about $300 a week in sales. So a lot of people invest in inventory initially, but then from then on, you want to be a star from your sales, right? And from then, like I've been a star every quarter for my sales. I know Darla has too, and it's been from our sales, not investing a bunch of money every quarter, but it's from your sales. Now, granted, with the holidays, yes, it's smart to stock up or whatever for those of you that did, but from now on, I want you earning it from your sales, right? And this helps you track it, and it averages about $300 a week, okay? And so what I would do, I think last week we talked about this, pick your prize for the quarter, put it up in front of you, and then break it down as to how much you need to earn that. Because you can earn anything in Mary Kay if you're willing to do the work, right? You can earn anything in Mary Kay if you're willing to do it, but it starts about having a plan. Okay, the key jewelry this month, you guys already know. It's a cute little earrings. Our goal is to have 30 people earn them. Ooh, this is new. You guys don't know this yet. Anyone who orders 600 wholesale or more this month, so you earn the jewelry, right? You get to come to Inner Circle, which we do the first Sunday of every month. It's usually at my house or one of the directors' houses. But we have a fun plan or a fun treat planned for you. We talked about it in our leadership group, which if you're not already in the leadership group, you want to be a part of the leadership group and become a director, let me know. But last week we talked about ways to increase your confidence. And one of the big ways to increase your confidence is making sure the outside is looking its best. So that you're looking sharp, looking like $1 billion bucks. And so we are going to do something else fun as well. But one other thing that we're going to do for Inner Circle is the directors are going to help you with a makeover and help you with your makeup, hair, all of that stuff in a more intimate setting for those of you that really feel like they need help in that department. So if that's something you want to work towards, definitely work on earning your key jewelry this month. You can hang out with the directors and all the winners, but then also I passed those around, right? Did I maybe? Okay, I was like, I passed those off. Now I don't know what happened to them, so y'all must have. Okay. Oh, that was underneath it. Oh, that's where they went. Okay. I don't have any more here, but I'll post it on Facebook. Okay. So, anyways, Inner Circle. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have like some fun activities planned, but then we'll also do individual makeovers as well. Excited about that? Yeah. Okay. So plus we're really fun to hang out with. We'll do some fun. Okay. Let's see what else. Faces. Anyone who does 15 faces this month earns coffee with me. Anyone who does 30 earns free lunch. Okay. One other thing that I talked about, the calendar of events. Every Thursday night in Pueblo, Friday night in Denver, Saturday morning here, and then Monday night facials. Did anyone see the promotion that I'm offering this week to get guests? Yes. Brush that. Yes. Okay, one person saw it. Who else saw it? Brush that. How do you earn the brush that? 6 guests. So she's the only person that has 1 guest tonight because it started tonight. So if you didn't have guests tonight, don't beat yourself up. But who else can you get to come between now and next week? And so it's from now. I'll leave it to run it because I'm nice. From now until next Monday. Okay. So literally tonight until next Monday. So you have 2 more opportunities in the spring. So if you live in the spring, Saturday morning and Monday night. And then in Pueblo, there's, of course, the Thursday and the Sunday. Those of you in Denver, there's Friday night. So lots of opportunity to get people. Here's what I know. When you want something badly enough, you get people there, okay? And remember how we just did all that recognition about, they got new people, so they got people in front of Candace. This is I'm bribing you to get people in front of Candace, okay? I want to help you move up, especially if you have a desire to get team members and to get sales. You want to get people to events, okay? And to really master the selling piece of everything, too. Got it? So who's going to have guests this week? if you're online and you want to one too, let me know. I'll figure out something for you too. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, go on target for your car this month. You earned my gorgeous purse over there. Would you like to banner them, Miss Christina? The big purse when you do 10,000 or more in production. Then you go on target for your car with this 5,000 or more and 5 team members. You get to pick any of the other ones. These are first come, first serve. Whoever goes on target first gets first choice. Second choice, whatever. So, are y'all excited to go on target for a car? I want to give those things away. Once again, give them away. All you need to do is get people in front of me. I would suggest bringing 6 people to the event this week. That'd be a great place to start. Great place to start. Okay. Oh, one other thing that I posted and we talked about last week is Brianna's doing a social media class. Actually, it's this Wednesday. I messed up and thought it was last Wednesday, but it's this Wednesday, and she's going to have it online for those of you that want to learn a little bit about social media and the rules about it, because you don't want to post like sales and promotions on your main Facebook page. You want to have a private Facebook group, and a lot of people are new, don't know this, want to make sure you understand all the ins and outs of social media. Be sure to watch. It'll be recorded for those, because it's like Wednesday morning, so those of you that work probably won't be able to watch live, but you can watch the recording, okay? You guys know there's an extra facial peel in the starter kit this month. I don't think I have to tell you all this, right? Our goal is to have 50 new people. We already have 18 new this month. Can we hit 50? Yeah. How about everyone in the room gets at least 5 and goes on target for their car? Yeah. I'll go get 5 people, then we'll hit our 50. Okay. But that's the best, you guys, is that you're truly able to help someone else change their life. And so this is the month to be sharing with people. And the reason, you know why Mary Kay is doing this? I think last week I shared this, but the reason why Mary Kay is putting the facial peel in the starter kit this month is because they want people to be able to take advantage of holiday sales. They want people to be able to take advantage of holiday sales. So this is the month to share. This is the month to stop making excuses about, oh, she would be interested, or I don't know if it's for her, and I just don't know, I don't want to be pushy. No, you want to help other people pay cash for Christmas. You want to pay cash for Christmas yourself, but you want to be so passionate about helping other people pay cash for Christmas, okay? And you know, last Monday night we launched the Cash for Christmas series, right? How many of you watched it? Watched it? Okay, a couple of you. If you have not, go back and watch it. It's going to be every other Wednesday. We're going to have training in there on how to really rock out the holiday season, okay? And what was the thing that I said on there? What was the thing I said? You're listening. Thank you. Nobody was listening. Waste of time. Y'all don't listen to me. Last Wednesday. Come on. What did I say? What would I say? Wednesday. What did I say? What did I say? Go on target for your car. That if you want to earn a free car by Christmas, you've got to go on target for your car this month. That's what I said. It's not next month. This month. This is the perfect month. Mary Kay's offering the facial peel in the starter kit. I'm offering lots of lovely prizes as well. There's no reason why any of you can't go on target for your car this month. And if you want to have a free car in your driveway by Christmas, wouldn't that be the best gift to give yourself and your family? Yeah. A free car? Absolutely. What a big pink bow! Wouldn't that be amazing? Have all your family come outside? You have got to go on target for your car this month. That will give you the full 4 months to earn the car by Christmas. So don't miss it this month if you're serious about having a car by Christmas and you just want to talk about it. Okay. It's all serious, man. I don't need to be all serious. Sorry, guys. Brush set. That's the big thing. Brush set. Brush set. Want to give away brush sets to y'all, okay? You're going to earn your brush set, right? One of the new brush sets. Okay. Oh, then the last thing of these flyers that I have in front of me are, I got all the ink and I don't understand what's going on. My poor printer. Anyways, so our retreat is coming up next month. If you already registered for a retreat, raise your hand. Woo! I know you guys are, and you are. So this is a big deal, you guys. We have never it's been years. Maybe I'd say ever that I've been to or most of you in the room, you've been to a nationals retreat. And so this is a huge honor. So we got to represent y'all and show her how excited we are to be here. So it's $300. It is at Garden of the Gods. You guys can make $300 at a party. You know, Haley did a brand new consultant, and you know, their very first party went and just got the product on people's faces. That's really where it's at. You get this product on people's faces. Use your profits to be able to sign up for it. So if you want the information, it's here. And then those of you that did sign up for it to register, you can qualify for a high tea with Monique, the national, and then the $1 Million Director, Stacy Kraft, that is our guest speaker. When you order 600 wholesale in August and October. Oh no, I lied. When you bring in 2 personal qualified team members through August through October, or you do 30 faces in a month and have 6 career chats in a month, you get to come to high tea.
It will be fancy schmancy.
Fancy schmancy.
So does Tisha and I get to go to high tea then?
I think so. I think you already have earned it. And then here's a couple, like I pass these around. We don't need to go over all these right now because it's a lot of like, oh yeah, so much information. But I put it on your calendar. I don't think I'll post it on our Facebook page, but on November 15th, Sean Key and several people from corporate are coming. I've never actually been to a Sean Key training, but he's like Vice President of Sales at Mary Kay, so he's a big deal, he knows stuff. Anyways, it's on November 15th. It's up in Denver. I'll post it, but basically, it's going to be for all the sales force. He's pretty amazing. Okay, here's one more thing that is not on there, but I want you to put this on your calendar, and we literally just got the JPEG this afternoon. Taxes. Anyone have questions about taxes? Whose men have questions about taxes? We're doing a men's tax night. Men's tax night on November 1st, and it is a Thursday night for those Pueblo people. I'm going to be actually down in Pueblo doing guest events, so you can send people to me when you're up here. Is learning about taxes and bringing your man with you. But it'll be here on November 1st. It's a tax night, and it's free, and it's actually going to be at Tanya Colbert's meeting. So put that on your calendar if your man has questions about taxes and all the deductions. Okay. Any questions? I know that was a lot. I'm excited about have you guys go and charge for your car though. You got that, all right? We'll go and charge for your car. I'm curious, you can. You go share with enough people. You get people in front of me. I can help you. Amen. I can help you. Yeah, she's like this close. She needs a couple more people, and she's not going to be on charge for her car. You guys, it literally is just sharing with enough people, having enough people listen, and then having them follow up with me ASAP. Just like Ashley's girl listened last night, I called her this morning, she signed up. If they don't follow up within 24 hours, you're losing them. So, and that's your job to coordinate that. Hey, got to talk to my director within 24 hours, get your free color item. Talk to her, she's really nice. Tell them I'm nice and not the scary director. Hang on, the director. Okay, so I'm excited for you guys to hear from Darla. I know that most of you don't know much about her or see her often because she has been in Pueblo, and she was her daughter was one of the very first recruits, people that I met at a facial event, and her daughter brought her mom to the appointment, and she'll tell your story in a minute, but I knew when I met Danielle and her mom, I'm like, I want to work with them. They're awesome. They're really fun. They're positive. And so she's been in Pueblo for the last, I don't know, it's a couple of years. How long have you been a director? 3 years? 3 years she's been a director, right in her meetings down there. That's why we don't see her much. But she just got married! A couple weeks ago. Beautiful. And she moved to Woodland Park with her new husband. And so she's moving things around, not doing things in Pueblo. She's going to be popping in here. We said she can come as much as she wants to come pop in. I'm trying to figure out what she's going to do now, her new normal. So she's here tonight, and I wanted you guys to just kind of hear a little bit from her. She'll share her story, because I think it's always so great to hear stories from other people. And then I told her, just share whatever she wants as far as tips. There's a lot of you in the room that have a desire for leadership and really want to do this. Darla moved quickly. She earned a car and became a director, and she did it quick. And what I love about Darla is she has such a great attitude. She always has the biggest smile on her face, and she is positive and she is loyal. And I love that about you. You're very loyal and you're very positive. And even if we don't, talk and go back and forth for a while, and talk, like, I know that you are in this and that she has a great attitude. She is an overcomer and just a strong, powerful woman. So I'm excited to have you guys hear from Darla. Stand up and let your breath go. Let's give her Okay, so I
So I'll just kind of tell you just a little bit about myself real quickly, and then I'll give you a good tip for anybody who wants to do an DIQ, finish DIQ, or go on target for their car. So who is that in the room? Everybody's hands should be up. Good. All right. Awesome. So, so 3 years ago, I started my Mary Kay journey, and it all started with a facial with this beautiful lady. I'm going to tell you, I didn't want to go. I went with my daughter because I didn't want her to be by herself.
Protect her.
That's right. Yeah. So I went, and I was pretty much blown away. I was blown away first by the product. I had some skin issues going on. My daughter-in-law is an esthetician. My daughter is a cosmetologist. So we were trying all these different stuff, and nothing was helping. I have extremely dry skin and sensitive skin. So I'm like, oh well, why not? I'll just try anything. So I went, and I really fell in love with the product. So that was my first thing. And of course, I did not want to pay 50%. You know, I full price. I wanted to pay 50%. So I thought, well, I think I'll do this. So at the time, my first husband, passed away 5 years ago. Oh no, 6 years ago actually, 6. And I had been a stay-at-home mom for over 30 years, and I didn't have to work. I was pretty well blessed with that. So really, I was scared. I didn't know what I was going to do. I was thinking about going back to school to be an esthetician. Yeah. And the only school that they had at the time was in Denver. I helped take care of my grandson, my only grandson. So I didn't want to be away for so long. And I didn't want that commute 2 hours back and forth because I live in Pueblo. Well, I did.
Yes, you did.
And so I was really thinking hard, what am I going to do with my life here? Because I needed to do a little of something to earn a little extra money. Well, then this again, beautiful lady came in my life, and I thought, well, maybe I can do a little bit with this. And like she said, I moved up pretty quick. Within a year, I became a director in my car. So just been 3 years now. And
We picked up her car on a really cold day.
It was cold. Had to go to Canyon City, guys. Oh, yeah. I know it was fun.
So, girls, when you're in your first car, they
Yeah.
your
So when I get in, I don't have to be home?
Yes, you have to leave home.
So like I said, I fell in love with the product, but then I really fell in love with the culture of Mary Kay. And just, I know somebody said it earlier about the friends that you make here. It's nothing like you will ever make, because we are so loyal. We really are loyal to each other. And that really, I've been in a few other direct sales companies, and like I said, there's nothing like it, because we have a sisterhood, and everybody, we're all pulling for each other, and it's like great, because it's just like, you know, I do meetings with another director in Pueblo, and we do things together, and it's nice because if she's not there, I can help her with her unit, and if I'm not there, she helps with mine, and the same with Candace, and we just are like the sisterhood, and like that sorority sisterhood. So, and I think that's probably the best thing ever. And the friends you make will be your friends forever. And we're not out for each other. I mean, I really feel like that. or for yourself. And we want to help each other. And that's how Mary Kay started it. And that's why she structured the business and how it is that we help each other. Just like with you guys, you help Candace. My unit helps Candace. Everybody helps each other to build. We are building a national area for this woman here.
Just for me.
So,
For everybody.
no, but I mean that is our ultimate goal, and that is what we are striving, each and every one of you. So you all have a part in making this a national area for us, and we need it because there has not been a national forever, and I've never had a national. It's so different. And
you have friends that are in national
I
areas.
do.
Tell them
I
what
have
the
a lot of
differences
friends.
you see.
I
And
do.
because they don't know, that's why I wanted everyone to
Right.
come to the national retreat
Mhm.
because I want you to see
Oh
that
my
bigger picture.
goodness.
You don't know what you're missing until you
Right.
don't, unless you.
So yeah, I have several friends that have nationals, several directors that have nationals, and the difference is it is a family. It's like a huge family, and they get special attention from corporate. I mean, Candace gets a lot of attention from corporate. They think she's.
By the way,
kind
I
of
forgot
special.
to tell y'all, I think I told the All In Leadership Group that Susan Johnson, the head of our Ruby Sales Development, is coming to visit us. Yes, I don't know if you heard that. Yeah, she's coming to visit us in October, about a month from now. And she's going to talk to us about being a national area, and that is a big deal. But anyway, so you guys are you're going to want to be here because I told her all about several of you guys, and you're going to want to be here and hear from her, and it's really going to be about the push for our national. So if you have any desire to be here, I'll leave.
Right. Yeah.
It's on Monday night. She's coming to our meeting. We'll have, I haven't quite figured out what, but we're going to have special things beforehand and then afterwards for the people on your doctor. So sorry,
Right.
that's everyone. Corporate's coming to visit.
No. Let me know. Sorry.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's like that family. So you have your national, and then it trickles down to the director. So the national gets all of their information from corporate
First,
First, absolutely first. Yes, yeah, and then they dispense it to the directors and then the units and stuff like that. But there's nothing like having a national. So that's why we have to help her. So everybody has to help her. So my tip for you, I think probably the biggest thing that helped me decide, well, first of all, I decided early on when I first started, I'm like, I want to be a director within a year. That was it. Yeah, that was it. And I did almost to the day. I think a month before. I think
Oh,
it was
yeah,
just a
it was
month
right
before,
around that, yeah.
but it was almost to the date, a year. But it all had to do with goal setting. So, yeah. So you set the goal. So I'm just going to give you, it's going to be real quick. So I don't know. All right. So goal setting is a process of deciding what you want to accomplish and devising a plan to achieve the results you desire. So for entrepreneurs, goal setting is an important part of business planning. The goal setting definition emphasizes that goal setting is a three-part process. For effective goal setting, you need to do more than just decide what you want to do. You also have to work at it and accomplish whatever your goal you have set for yourself, which means you have to create a plan so your work gets you where you want to go. So you got to work, set your goal, set your plan, and work your plan. Absolutely. Yes. Yeah. So he gives so what you should do daily is a daily planning. Oh, let's go. I know. 6 most important things. You got a daily plan. It's highly recommended. A way to increase your business success is regularly reviewing your process towards achieving your goals, and your goals themselves keep you focused and motivated. The easiest way to set yourself up for goals setting success is to use a formula for setting goals that incorporates a strategy for accomplishing the goal. So here is a little, I guess an acronym, and it's called SMART. So S is be specific. So for example, if you want to increase your business revenue by 30% this year, so be specific of what your goal is. M is measurable. So increasing your sales or reducing your debt are measurable goals. Working hard on increasing my goals, satisfaction are vague and difficult to measure. Putting your goals in writing helps to keep you focused and see how much progress you've made towards your goal at the end of the defined time period. A is for attainable. A goal should be challenging but attainable. If your business is like a lumber yard, for an example, or and you're thinking, okay, I'm going to overtake Home Depot in sales. That is not a reasonable goal.
Probably not.
No. Or if you know, I'm going to take on Maybelline,
Yeah.
So, and it has, then R is for relevant. Your goals should be aligned with your long-term plans. If your long-term plans in your business is to obtain DIQ, directorship, cars, whatever. So this says about like if you want an increase of like $200,000 a year increase in sales, your short-term goals should directly relate to achieving that. T is for time bound. Without a specific time frame, your goals, they cannot be properly measured. A goal should contain a time limit. So, so you have to do that time limit. And then also you can add E onto there, which is for engaging when you are goal setting. If a goal isn't engaging to a person, they're not going to have enough internal motivation to work to accomplish it. So if you can remember those things about, but the time, I think that time, the very last one, is probably the most important thing, because if you don't set a time on a goal, then you'll just be like, oh yeah, I'll just do it later. Oh, I can just do it later or whatever. So I had a time frame with my goal of to become a director, and I wanted to do it within a year. And then that was it, and I did. And so it's very good when you can accomplish your goals.
Yeah, put a time frame. A lot of people are really nervous to put a timeline on it, but you have to, because otherwise you're not. You know, like I've always been told, a goal without a deadline is really a dream and a wish.
Absolutely.
It's wishful thinking.
It's absolutely, yeah. And I'm also very big on affirmations.
Yes.
So make
Keeps
sure.
her positive.
Absolutely, yes. So make sure you have a great affirmation, for one, and something that is positive and something that you look forward to, to do. The one that I love the most, and this is from Lori Mayfield Banks. Yes.
You guys don't know who she is.
Go follow her.
Yes.
Go follow her on Facebook.
Gloria Mayfield Banks. She's the #1 national in all Mary Kay.
Like 93,000 a month.
Yeah,
She-
93, yeah, something like
Yeah.
that.
So I love, yes.
Outside of Mary Kay too, yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and she has a seminar coming up.
Yeah.
I go every year, and
That's right,
it's
February.
great.
Yes.
Yeah, February, always on Super Bowl weekend.
And one thing that Gloria says, as she's finding that it reminds me of what she says. Gloria always says that you need a right now passionate goal.
Absolutely.
And if you don't have a goal that is right now and something you're passionate about, like one thing Darla just said is something that energizes you,
Yes.
Because if you're not excited about your goal, and if you're like, yeah, I'm gonna sell $500 a week, you're not that excited about it, that's not a good goal. It has to be something that fires you up. So I want you to think about what can fire you up that you get excited about.
Yes.
Is it $1,000 a week? Is it, earning a free car? Is it whatever it may be? It's gotta be something that you're passionate about.
Right.
And then right now means it has to be in the next 2 weeks.
Mhm.
Like, what are you gonna do by the end of the month?
Absolutely.
Because you setting a goal even till Christmas, or you setting a goal in a year,
Mhm.
and y'all know about goal setting. You can set a goal in a year, but then you've gotta backtrack it, because setting a goal that just has a deadline of a year doesn't get you into action today. Because
Absolutely.
guess what? Then you wanna procrastinate.
And the small.
And then we say, I got a whole 364 days. I'm good.
Yeah.
But if you have a goal that is right now, in the
Yes.
next 2 weeks, and something you are passionate about, that gets you into action. So if you don't have a right now passionate goal, do some soul searching and tell me what your goal is by tomorrow. I want to hear it.
Yes.
Because you have to have something that motivates you into action. Otherwise, you procrastinate.
Right.
And it needs to be something that motivates you enough to get you into action.
Yeah.
So
That's right.
mention Gloria. She
Yes.
always mentions right now passionate goals.
Oh.
You gotta have that. If you don't, you're
Yes.
not gonna reach any goal.
So this is her powerful affirmation, and she does this every.
Maybe
single
Darla
time.
can share that with me, and I'll post it on our group.
Yeah,
whatever.
I will.
Sure
But
about
she says this right before she always speaks, and with anything, and she does a lot of speaking engagements that are not even Mary Kay involved. She's
Right.
just a wonderful
She's a
motivational.
worldwide figure, yeah.
She's everybody, a lot of people. But hers is living, caring, giving, sharing. Boy, oh boy, I love to work with the daring. A magic million, can you imagine such? Of course you've got the touch. I'm small in stature, and I'm heavy in belief. I lead by example, so you can count on me. As I flash this $1 million smile, the world will know that it's all worthwhile, because I'm banking on the magic, banking on success, banking on some people who simply want the best. I'm proud to be before you, and I'm proud to be top ranked. I'm elite executive national sales director, Gloria Medfield Banks. So she says this every time, and oh my gosh, and she's tiny. Let me tell
Tiny
you,
little, she's like very tiny.
she like comes about like right here to me, she's little, but she is
Powerful.
powerful. But so she is very, very passionate about goal setting, of course. She's passionate about getting people out of debt and women out of debt, and just letting them be the best that they can be for women. And she's amazing. And yes, follow her. And she's our #1 national. And she is right now still. So yeah.
So goal setting and affirmation. If you don't have a powerful goal and you don't have a powerful affirmation, then you're probably not going to get where you want to go.
Listen to it. Record. Lisa Matson. Record yourself saying your affirmation. Go to bed listening to it, and wake up in the morning listening to it.
And we're not always feeling that powerful, but I
Right.
listen to mine multiple times a day.
Yes.
Like as I'm walking
Yeah.
around in the morning, stumbling around.
I know you guys all have Boxster.
Yeah.
So you can record it on Boxster, and you can listen to it over and over.
In my notes section.
Yeah.
I use that.
And it's amazing. There's a Dr. Carolyn Leaf, is her name, and she's a neuroscientist doctor called Who Switched Off My Brain. It's a great book to read. If you ever want a book to read, it's an easy read, but it just talks about how powerful your brain is, and when you feed it with good things and not toxic. I think that's probably why I try to be as positive as I am, because I just try to not have like toxic thoughts, because they're just not good. They're not good for you, and they cause all kinds of trouble. But yeah, Dr. Carolyn Leaf, and she's also very positive about talking good things to yourself. Yeah,
What's the name of the book again?
it's called Who Switched My Brain.
Thank you.
Yeah, and it's by Dr. Carolyn Leaf, and she has a whole bunch of stuff.
It's so kind of saying about affirmations. We had a big year a couple weeks ago about them, and my house is not very clean. It's not well clean, but it's very messy, like very chaotic, right? And so my daughter today, like, came out of the bedroom. She said, "Mommy, what is this?" It was my list of my affirmations, and I said, "Oh, not fun." So I read it to her, and she was like, "Is that for me too?"
Oh,
No, not shining right now. Okay.
Oh.
We do our affirmations every day, so we wrote some affirmations from her for the kindergarten goal and stuff like that. And so now we're
Yeah.
I know, right? Yeah.
You can teach girls at that
Yeah.
age to think positive and
Very
believe in
positive.
themselves. Oh, man.
Not
Yeah.
talk bad about yourself.
No, not be a victim. No, none of that.
Oh, I love it. Conviction right there, man.
Yes.
Conviction. Mommy.
My team member, which is birthday to you.
I know.
Right.
Affirmations are huge, so.
Think good about yourself and just know that you guys are all worth it. Everybody is worth everything. And yeah.
Well, we love having you, girl.
Thank you.
Give me a hug, and now you're gonna swap out, and we'll have Miss Debbie and Christina come on down. They're gonna do our training tonight. Woo woo! All right, come on down. No flight. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah.
What are we training on again?
Don't do that to me, Debbie. You know it's hard for me to delegate.
Ladies, I'm gonna stand up.
Well, I'm gonna stand up too.
Just make sure they can listen or be close enough for me to share.
It's hard to hear at home? Oh, I'll speak louder. I can go loud.
For the people in the bed.
Way back. I noticed you sit back there. I
I can see the whole room. And nobody can come over. I got situational awareness.
All right, everybody. Everybody who's here for affirmations, right? Who's still saying the affirmations? 3.
Someone else.
Stand up. All right. Okay. You other ladies, you guys have partners, right, for your affirmations? Okay, if you don't have a partner, you will have a partner by the end of tonight. You're going to exchange numbers with somebody you do not know. All right? Exchange numbers with someone you do not know, and you guys are going to hold each other accountable to make sure that every day you say your affirmations. If you have not made your affirmations yet, this person who you are going to become really good friends with is going to explain it all to you. Okay? All right? You guys saying your affirmations? Yes, we can. All right.
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will. Yes. That's the attitude we like. All right. So today we are teaching on selling and closing. Anybody? I know we've got some master sellers in the room, right? These are selling fools. That's not a good word. But you guys are amazing at selling, right?
Yes, we
It helps that you sell a product that sells itself.
Can we recognize each level of star?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so if you were a sapphire star, stand up.
That's $1,800 or more.
Okay. Ruby, stand up. Diamond, stand up. Emerald, you were an emerald star.
I already put all my pride. I'm like, okay, I just have to for that.
Good job. Pearl. Anybody that's a pearl?
All right.
If you guys don't know, you need to know. I have the prize sheet. I will pull it out. You guys need to pick the prize you want for the next quarter, okay? So you know what to look at. All right, that helps you break it down to get. You can't eat the whole elephant in one bite, right?
Yes, you can.
No. You gotta eat it like anything else, bite by bite. So that way you have a goal that you can work towards and it's realistic and obtainable. You can be a pro. You can be at 9,600, right? Super easy. That's what I came in as. I didn't have that much to invest. But when you build your business, did you guys know you get 600 credits when you have a qualified team member? Did you guys know that? It's huge. Also, because the Great Start program, you get another 600 points added onto your start. Yes.
And with 2, you get a 1,200 added on. With
Yes.
3, 1,800 and so forth.
Yes.
1,800 is minimal.
1,800 is sapphire.
Okay, so this is how those qualified team members count. When you are a sapphire, a sapphire star with 1,800, when you invest in your business with 1,800, you're a sapphire star. With each additional team member that you add who comes in qualified, which is 600 wholesale or more, that bumps you up to the next level, and so on. So if you're a sapphire star and you have 2 new team members, that's going to bump you up to diamond when they both come in qualified. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right.
So you gotta earn your star and then you bump up the level, which, again, that's something that's totally attainable with the tips. This lady can sell 1,200 in a day. So she's gonna give us all of her tips and tricks, right?
Absolutely.
All right, surprises. Okay, so it starts at the sapphire, right? Sapphire, ruby, diamond, emerald, pearl. There's 3 levels of pearl, 4 levels of pearl. All right, so before you go home, you're gonna pick your prize.
I already did.
All right, that's what I'm talking about.
And then take a picture of it. You can crop it down if it's big, too big. Take a picture. Let's say you want to get this fireplace. Take a picture of it, and then it's
Yes.
Legit fire?
it's an electric fireplace, a 35-inch electric fireplace.
It blows heat.
Yes.
Take
Take a picture of it and use it as your screensaver on your phone. Or
I
put it on your book.
have one, and I love it because I get the fire look, right?
Without the smell.
Without burning down my home. And it still warms the house, like it's a whole living room, super cozy. So, okay. Now, I'm gonna set this here. You guys all have the task of picking it up. Okay. You wanna start?
Sure.
You're the first meeting I came to, all right, brand new consultants, had only been in for a week. I met Debbie, and she had just had like $1,000 day or something. I don't remember, but I was like, oh my God, she's amazing. Well, what, her personality, right? You meet her and it's like,
Okay, hold on 2 seconds. I'm gonna go through marketing. Because I may not be in here when you guys are done. So flowers, I got a whole new box. They are 80 cents each, 6 bundles. 10 cents each. 80 cents for a bundle. 5 bundles or 6 bundles for $5. Christina, you can pay her. Okay. Make sure afterwards.
are we throwing money?
Those of you that are doing chili fest, make sure to have
Take my
some.
money, baby. Yeah. I do like money. But, so I met Debbie, and one, she was amazing, she was super nice. And then we went and sat down, and she told me how she was Queen of Cells. And I was like, what is that? And then she told me what it was, and I was like, I have to do that. And she was queen again this year. Yes, with us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember our first conversation.
I
just know I loved you.
I can remember. And I was like, oh my God, how do you do that? And she was like, oh, it's super easy. Do you guys know what Queen of Cells is?
Yeah. Finishing the Queen's Court of Sales.
20,000, 40,000.
Yes. In 1 year.
Right. So when you finish the National Queen's Court of Sales, you earn your diamond ring. How many of you would like to see one?
Real
I'm gonna
diamonds.
pass it around.
Okay, so
So try it on and take a picture of it on your hand if you want.
I had directors at the director meeting tell me that they've earned so many diamond rings, like it was a nuisance. All right, I've earned so many diamond rings, like I don't have enough fingers. There's not enough days of the week, so she started giving them to her mother and her daughters and her sister-in-laws. So every year she earns her ring and gives it to a family member because she's got so many diamonds. Who would like to have that problem? But so we went to seminar, and this is how attainable it was. It was like 2 hours of watching women quickly walk across the stage getting their diamond ring.
What seminar?
The whole seminar. We sat for 2 hours just watching the princesses, and then like another 2 hours watching the queen. All right, and that was before we got to the courts and everything else. So it's totally obtainable, like easy for these ladies. They're like, oh yeah. So let's learn from them.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you some hope. I started my business 13 years ago because I wanted to get my products at a discount. And I ended up in my 11 and a half years of being an active consultant, I've been in the Queen's Court of Sales twice. I've earned 2 diamond rings, and I have been in the Princess Court, I don't know, like 8 times. And this year was the first year that the company actually recognized Princess Court on stage. So I never went on stage before this year. So I want to give you hope. Even somebody who says, I just want to get my products at a discount can end up being at the top of the top. So when I first joined, my director lived in Ohio. I lived in California, and so I was adopted. I was number 1 in sales in my biological unit. I was number 1 in sales in my adopted unit, and I was number 1 in sales of another unit that had been adopted into my adopted unit. So in 3 different units. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying that to say, you guys can do this. I restarted my business in April. My very first week working my business, I had a $1,200 week, and I ended up in the top 10 of my national area on June 30th. I don't even know how I did it. Maybe nobody else was working. There's 1,800 women in my national area, by the way.
They work. The national area, they work. She wouldn't be a national if she didn't have a working.
Well, see, that's true. And how did I end up in the top 10? Thank you.
Nice affirmation. Go ahead.
Okay. So it comes down to treating your customers right, to selling the product, treating your customers really well. I had a customer in California. When I lived there, she was someone who I kind of inherited from someone whose doctor told her to stop her business because she was having nervous breakdowns. And so she gave me her whole customer list, and I called everybody, and this gal became my customer, as did her sister and her best friend. And then she moved to Las Vegas because her husband was in the military and he was transferred. She stayed my customer because I mailed her her product. I didn't charge shipping. When I moved here and my life was in flux, I didn't work very much. And she asked me if I was still a consultant. And I said, I have product, because I wasn't still a consultant. But I said, I still have product. What do you need? And then I didn't follow up with her very well. And so what I did when I happened to come to and think about it a few months later, actually almost a year later, I texted her and I apologized profusely and said that I was in a bad place at that time and I wanted to make it up to her. I knew her favorite product was eye makeup remover. And I asked her if she had any consultant, and she said, well, I've been buying from people, you know, when I do events and there's consultants there, but I don't have anybody that I'm working with. Nobody has me on their mailing list. So I said, if you decide that you want to trust me to be your consultant again, I would love to do that, and I will give you a free eye makeup remover with your first order, should you decide to order with me. And I stayed true to my word, and she has been amazing, and she's referred people to me. So that is all part of selling. Sell yourself. Be a woman of your word. And if somebody falls between the cracks, apologize and offer her something else. Offer her, you know, something extra. If you want ideas, just ask. We've got plenty of ideas for you. Always offer a gift with purchase. When they order $40 or more, give them a gift with purchase. That we have so many travel size items that we can offer them. They love it. Yeah, it's $3 or $4 depending on what it is, and it's so worth it. It's so worth it, because if they're at maybe $20 and you say, well, when you spend $40 or more with me, you get a gift with purchase, they're going to spend that extra money with you. Another thing that Christine is going to talk about, which is huge, is the closing sheet. Whenever you hold, even if it's just a facial, this is what I say. So I'm really working on getting better at different parts of my business, and one of them is closing. Now, I know I told you that there's no obligation to buy anything, but I'd like to show you what sets are available if you would like to take advantage of that. I show them the closing sheet, which is, remember when Sherry Chapman was here and she talked about the closing sheet? This one is amazing. And you just read it to her. You give her, you can get these laminated and use them over and over and over again. And so you read it to her and you answer her questions, and then you close your mouth.
So whoever talks first goes home with products.
Yeah.
I learned that the hard way.
And so when you have a party, you never want to close them at the table. You always want to take them off to the side, because a lot of women don't want to talk about their finances. And if they want to get this Queen of Everything bag and it is $3.99, and they don't have that much money and they want to do a payment plan, they don't want to talk about that in front of their friends, but they want to go home with the product.
People also don't have money, don't want to talk about that.
Yeah. Right.
Their friends that may not have a lot of money too as well. It's actually their slim or starting to start like coffee.
Exactly. So you always want to close them off to the side. And there's so many different. What?
Yes, individually.
Individually, yes. Yes.
And you always want to make a space before you start your facial. Go take your order forms and go set it and say, this is where I'm going to do my individual consultations over here. Find a place before it starts.
You want your order forms. You want one catalog that they do not get to go home with. So you want one there. And you don't want them on the table, because then what are people going to do? They're going to find the cheapest one item that they can get, right? So don't have it on the table. And you want to have your date book, because we play the follow-up game. Everybody in here plays follow-up game with their guests? Mm-hmm. Okay, so we've embedded it into their mind. They want to book this follow-up appointment, right? So now you have to actually book it. So you take your date book and you have it already set out, like Dina said, in your predesignated spot.
And have a calculator as well, so you can figure out tax.
Yeah.
That's
You
important.
can get like a tax app on your phone. The best thing ever. You put in the total, what the taxes for where you live, and it enter it. Oh, yeah. Like
You can also use the My Customer app. If you do not have the My Customer app from Mary Kay, I highly recommend you get it. But you can also use that, because you put your customer in, right? And then you put in the order, and then it will calculate. You can put the tax rate, and it will calculate it for you as well. Okay? But when you're doing your closing, you're going to set them down. All right? You set them down. You've already told them, hey, there's no obligation to buy. You don't have to buy anything. But I'm training and I'm working on getting better at this. So if you're just listening to my skill, I appreciate it. And of course, everybody wants to help. You start with the highest package, right? and you run it down, you tell them everything about this amazing package, right? Then you go to the next one, and then to the next one, and you're like, you know, then you go, unfortunately, this one doesn't have all this free stuff, you know. Then you tell them what is included and let them know that it's best to get a package deal, that you're running the event, right? You're running the sale, this is the sale. Candace also has a different closing sheet. I don't prefer this one, but after we got trained by Sherry, which she did 7,000. Was it the last week of the month? First close on the tree. Oh, was it the whole month?
Yeah, I think
It was the whole
so.
month. She personally sold 7,000 full sell in 1 month. All right. So you start with the highest package and you just tell them everything that's in it. All right. And then you tell them this is all you get for free. And it's broken down so it tells you you get this for free. This is how much it would cost. This is how much you're saving. Yes,
So
ma'am.
do you go over that sheet with everybody before you break them up?
At the table.
At the
Yes.
table, and then you take them separate?
And that's called the table close. You just tell them, hey, everyone, these are what are available.
And you have your roll-up bag so that you can ban it.
And you don't say $399.
You just
You
say,
say $399.
it's smaller when you don't put the dollar sign. It's crazy, but it works.
Say dollars with the savings.
Yes. Yes, say dollars for the savings because then the savings is bigger. All right.
That's a good point.
All right. I told you we got some selling ladies out here. All right. So then when you bring them back, and you know, tell them even if you are not interested in buying, where everyone's coming back with me. So you tell them this is what we're doing, right? Because you're coming with me because I need your input, your feedback. I'm trained, I'm brand new at this. So I just want to know that you had a good time and everything. So you pull them back. First thing I do is everybody who needs to leave quickly, right? I bring them back. Unless there's like a star in the room. Like there's someone you're like, oh my God, I want her on my team. I want her on my team. That's the first person you talk to. All right? Tell her all the deals again and say, if you take something home today, what would it be? What do you want to take home? Shut up. Now, if she doesn't have the means for it right now, right? She'll tell you that. You can work out, if you have inventory, you can work out a payment plan with her. But I don't know about you guys, but I will figure it out in my mind. If I want it, I've already started formulating, okay, what do I have to do?
Book a party.
What do I have to do? And then I do 80 for 40, is that it?
Yeah.
80 for 40. So I tell them they get $80 worth of product for $40 when they book a party, right? And then I coach them through that.
Also, you'll really sell so much more in two ways. Number one, you're using the product. Because when you're using the product and they ask a question about it, you can answer with integrity. This is my experience. If you haven't had any experience with that product, you may know somebody who
And
does.
you're excited,
Yes.
right? Any products that I love, I get excited about. I'm all, oh my God, microdermabrasion. Oh my God, the spin brush. I get excited. I don't know if you guys have been sat at a facial that I've done. All right. I get excited about stuff.
And
If
then,
I love it, I get excited.
yeah. And then the second way that you're going to make more money is if you have a roll-up bag there for each person. And
Ooh, yeah.
you hand them their roll-up bag when you're doing this table close. And you say, go ahead and open your roll-up bag. Go ahead and open your roll-up bag and let's go through this together.
Yes. So a national, Suzanne Brothers, I think, trained on that. A lot of nationals, this is what they do. And so, of course, you have to build up your business and get some inventory and stuff, and then you pre-package their roll-up bag, all right?
According to what's on there, and you pre-profile them so you know if they're normal to dry or combination to oily.
So you already know what they want. And sometimes they put their name on a fancy little tag on the roll-up bag. I don't know about you guys, but if I sat down to a roll-up bag with my name on it, It's going home with me.
Oh, and then she said, okay, and if you don't want the roll-up bag, inside is a little bag. Go ahead and fill the bag up with whatever you want.
And she makes sure that it's tucked in there and it's wrinkled and it looks awful and you pull it out.
No, nobody wants to do that. And you get to take the products that you don't like out of the roll-up bag and hand them back, or they get to hand it back to you. Nobody wants to go.
I don't want to.
Because I want it all.
Yeah.
And when I went to my party, I was like, okay, I want it all. You have it right here, right now, right? I've gone to other parties and I'm like, okay, I want this, this, and this. And they're like, oh, it's going to take a couple weeks. I'm like, oh, never mind. I like instant gratification. So send them home with something, right? If you're working on building up your inventory, send them home with the little hand creams, order those. They make great prizes, and then it's something that's always in their purse, and so they always have their Mary Kay in front of them, and they're gonna love it. Right?
Can I suggest one more thing? I don't know how many of you are doing the pace setters with Diane Mentally. Okay, it's really amazing, and one of the suggestions that one of the gals trained on last night was having a swag bag or a goodie bag for every single person there. And you can text them a picture of it. And you tell them when they're at the table close, or after you've done the table close with this closing sheet, then you say, okay, I've got your goodie bag. And so I just want to close with each of you. We're going to set up your follow-up appointment, and I'll give you your goodie bag when you come to the close. And you have built this up with them. They're going to want to come back and do a close. They're going to close. Yeah.
To get it back to such a good idea, even for when you're just walking out. I went to Old Chicago on Tuesday. I brought it forward because I was like, I don't know how many people are really going to be working. And I left with none. And the ladies were excited, and I've had 2 or 3 of them already message me. They're a good thing to have all the time because if somebody slightly interested, like you get a little bit of interest in the conversation, you can be like, well, I can let you leave with this. And they're like, well, okay, you're giving me something. Everybody loves free stuff. I have some of them in the car right now, and I handed out 3 on the way here, so they're great. It's a good idea.
Yeah, and those little hand creams that Christina was talking about are awesome. Everybody wants a hand cream. I had somebody come into where I work, and she was talking about this hand cream she's gotten. Oh, it's so gross because it's thick and it's all over the place, and then I can't, pick up stuff. And I went, girl, I've got something for you. And yeah, and you put your reorder sticker on it. Okay, sorry.
No, it's okay. I don't know how many times I've been out places and strangers or friends will be like, do you have some lotion?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've got the non-scented or non-fragrance, right? My allergies, I keep that little one in my purse. And right now I have the pomegranate. I love it.
Do they have the mini version?
What?
Do they have the mini version?
No, because it's limited editions. But I've got my, yes, I highly recommend ordering extra because it's so quickly. Right? Last time it was out, they sold out the first couple weeks.
This was sold left today.
Yeah.
She had a girl come up to her in the gym, she needed more eye makeup remover. She's just like, you should try this. Pomegranate is delicious.
Take it everywhere with you. I'm gonna throw the spotlight on my friend over here. I promised you I would. She's gonna share with you guys. Come on up. So everybody
She's been trying to be quiet all these weeks.
I know, and I you can't have that. I gotta put her on the spot. Okay, does everybody know who this is? No. One person, you better see. She tries to sit in the cuts. I see you guys sitting in the cuts. You're gonna introduce yourself, and you're gonna tell them the amazing ideas that you shared with me today.
Okay, so my name is Suzanne Perez. I'm actually adopted here. Thank you for adopting me. I am from Fort Myers, Florida. My team is from West Palm, so I'm like all over the place. I go to the meetings sometimes when I'm at home, Fort Myers, but I'm mostly here because I'm here from from Sunday to Thursdays. But I'm always traveling, so I always have in my roll bag. I have the roll bag. I have the little samples. And I basically, at the hotel, I do facials whenever I can stop anybody at the hotel. I also have the hand cream and all that. So when I'm in the bathroom and I'm washing myself, when I at the airport, oh, would you like to try this cream? So
people see you using it, and especially pomegranates, like people are like, oh, just like with the I was telling one of my new consultants about the beauty bladders. Please don't carry beauty bladders with you, especially during the summer. You need to. So I was in St. Louis, it's humid. I pull it out and I use it, and people will be like, "Oh, what's that?" Here, would you like to try? And they get that instant gratification. I'm like, "Oh my god, I love this."
I've also done the refresher in the airport now.
Oh,
and they're like, "Oh, that smells so good. What are you using? Would you like to try?"
Yes.
It takes when you're using the products.
Yeah.
So how do you approach people like, oh, what do you say to them?
So at the hotel, I usually in the lobby with the ladies in the front because I've been really good friends with them. I've been trying to get them here. They have bought products for me, but I can't get them here. They're usually working. One of them might come next week. We'll see.
Saturday mornings. I know you're not here, but we
I know. I'll probably see if I can do something like that. But usually in the lobby or whatever, I'll have like the hand cream or something, sad hands, and I'll say, "Oh, would you like to try this? Would you like a facial? I'm here in the afternoons and things like that." And I've done quite a few like that.
Oh, that's why we put it in the conversation. We've had a lot of success just like, oh, I went to the Mary Kay meeting tonight. Or like, oh, like in the grocery store, like, oh, what are you doing? I'm thinking just for the Mary Kay meeting tonight, like you just kind of like put it in there a little bit. So you're not like being like, oh, hi, I do Mary Kay, come to my facial. You're like, oh, Mary Kay.
That is so true. I wanted to buy brushes because I was actually doing some facials and I forgot to bring my brushes. And I went to Walgreens and I had bought like 6 or 7 brushes, and the girl was, "Wow, you're really going through a lot of these brushes." And I got this like the second time. And she goes, "Why are you using so much brushes?" "Oh, I'm like, I do facials. I do Mary Kay." She goes, "Oh, really?" She got really excited. She's another one that I'm trying to get to come, and I think she will eventually come. She had just gone on vacation the week that we were going to come, but it's literally, it's pretty easy.
Making it part of your life.
It's making it part of your life.
Is Mary Kay part of your life, or is it a secret?
Right.
But in
Your
life.
life.
I just want to tell y'all, I had a young lady at KFC who had pretty bad skin, and we spent like $40 in there, right? And I was like, this is gonna be a tax write-off, okay? I went out to the car, got some samples, got my card, and I went up. I said, "I'm gonna tell you this with love, but skin is my business. I'm in the skin business. Are you getting help for your skin? Because you are so beautiful, and I would love for you to feel better. I dealt with acne when I was younger, and you're around all this grease, and her face lit up. But I just told her I'm in the skin business. And it just came out, but it wasn't like I'm a Mary Kay lady or anything. I was like, I'm in the skin business. Because reality is we want people on skincare. There's makeup everywhere, but we're in skin business to take care of your skin. And she's going to call me because her dermatologist is not working. And, I was like, but, find a way to whatever you feel like you need to say to somebody, even if it has to be bold. Be bold, because you never know what either they need the product or they need Mary Kay. They need Mary Kay. And if you walk away from them, that's it.
And when you say they need Mary Kay, it might not be the skincare. It might be the culture.
Yes.
Yeah.
They might need these women to help them, to help build them up.
And you never know, you might come across a person in the airport who does not have a Mary Kay, that it's not big in their area. They never meet Mary Kay ladies. And you're the one shot that they'll be introduced to it.
I was getting off of the rental. I went to pick up my rental. It's so funny. I mean, I have so many stories like this. I've literally made it a part of like just my everyday. But I was getting off of the pickup bus that takes you at the airport and takes you in Denver to get your car. And I get off and I handed the lady, I have a present for you. I have a little gift for you. And I handed her one of the creams. She goes, "Oh my God, you sell Mary Kay." I'm like, yes. And he goes, she goes, "My husband just loves this perfume. Do you guys still have it?" And I'm like, yeah, yes. And she goes, okay, I'm gonna give you a call. And she literally called me and she ordered her husband's cologne just by giving her the little.
I sold cologne to the coffee guy because I had roses in my car and he said nice roses. I said, yeah, I'm a Mary Kay chick. I give them out. And he ordered $70 in cologne, a college guy, because I saved him money versus buying it online from wherever he got it that was not through Mary Kay. So
it's just making it a part of your life.
Went out on my daughter, for the first time with Jessica and we took roses, and I sold something today because the woman said, that was such an enterprising idea. Like, I just thought that was a fabulous idea to go in and honor working women. And she said, so she said, I have several avenues to get through Mary Kay, but I'm going to go through you because I just really like that technique.
Orange hair?
You use.
Like, I'm so serious about just like slyly putting them in there, because like sometimes like if people who like don't are a little bit reserved and stuff like that, you just put something up there, and then the next time like talk about a little bit more and like things like that. So delicious.
So I know there's ladies who keep their Mary Kay a secret, right?
Why?
But the question is why?
I mean, there's a lot of things.
Okay, so let's be honest. I'm currently like that, but part of that is because the people I shared it with, and my mother-in-law and my mom, they're like, I would do that.
Oh, you get the
And then I know, but I'm also a Scentsy, and so my mom's like, why don't you just focus on Scentsy? I'm like, okay, let's be real, Mom. Like, I'm not gonna replace my income right now in 7 months before this baby's born with Scentsy. Like, it's a $25 or 25% commission if my team steps up and I step up. I said, you know,
This is 50%.
and then it's like
Flat,
yeah.
From day one.
Yeah.
From day one. Right away.
Yeah, and you make that 6% regardless if you have a team or not, which is what I love. I've talked to a lot of ladies about
You
their
don't make any
business.
money.
But
That's on her.
so in regards to not keeping it a secret, is there any reason to be ashamed of it? How many women's lives? How many women's lives in this room have been changed for the better because of Mary Kay? Not just the money, not just because of skincare.
Oh, that's my husband.
All right.
We're just lumped in with
Yeah.
everyone else who like
Holla.
hands
And
out
good
there,
woman,
but all the other places are doing good for
Pantalones, yeah. No.
like shy and shop like you know they're like, I'm a very easy. They don't want to do like kind of hit work for you or this, you know.
Yeah.
Well,
And you get the rejection right off the front, but you have to remember that there's plenty of yeses out there. Even if your family and your friends are saying no,
I'm just waiting
people
to
that
say
are
that.
damning anyway.
See what I did
you
there.
get it on your face and you're ready for yes.
Exactly.
Get ready to hold up your keys, right?
Yes.
Exactly.
Right.
There's
Yay.
national. So when I went to $1 Million Weekend, like my second month in Mary Kay, I did $1 Million Weekend. All right, which was phenomenal. Which, by the way, if you guys are in Candace's unit, there will be another $1 Million Weekend coming up in the next few months. All right, and she takes her top 5 consultants to this $1 Million Weekend. All right, you want to be there. I came home with like 4 brand new pieces. I came
I
home.
mean, even seminar was just
Yeah.
like such a magical.
So much swag, and I thought I was going in there gonna Mary Kay me and Mary Kay robot, and that's not what it was at all. It was huge growth for me personally, emotionally. Which those of you who know me, I'm not an emotional person, and I had to, get in touch with some emotions there. But this national sales director, Laura Daigle.
No, she's a singer.
No, oh, okay, okay, but they have the same last name.
Yes,
All right,
she's blonde. She's a national.
she's a national sales director. I sat down at dinner with her. I had no idea who she was. I'm sitting next to this corporate guy from Mary Kay. I have no idea who he is. And everyone's really excited. Everybody keeps coming to her table to talk to these people. I'm brand new. But Laura, her name's not Laura. Okay. But she said, because she was talking to some of our consultants about what they were doing and how many parties do they have on their book. And one of the girls was like, I can't, some of my moms and my sisters don't want to come. Her mom to this day, mind you, she's made millions and millions and millions of dollars off of Mary Kay. All right? She drives for free. She's got a pink Cadillac Escalade. All right? Her mom still won't try Mary Kay. Will not try Mary Kay. And we're talking about she's been working her business for 26 years. Is at the top of the company. Did she let that stop her? Hell no. Clearly not. Clearly not. She had to go outside of her friends and family. Right? She met women, she had a goal, she knew what she wanted. She seen the opportunity and she went. So don't give up. Even my mom sometimes. Yes. My mom was like, are you gonna get a regular job now that the kids are in school? No.
Okay, bye.
I will never have a regular job ever.
This is my career. And she's like, I know it's great. She's
Never.
Mary Kay. She's the one who was like, you should do Mary Kay again when I was thinking about signing up. And she's like, well, are you gonna get a regular job? And Mom, this is my regular job.
This is better than my regular job.
And Mom, you know what I have to take the kids for you all the time? Because of Mary Kay, okay?
Yeah. Love you.
Michelle has a question.
Melissa.
Melissa.
Candace, if you put them out and share them on Facebook, we will share and email them again. Yes. So it's super easy, guys. You can use this one or the one Candace uses, but I really like this one. I really like that it's got the most luxurious creams that we have, right? In the jar, which if you haven't tried them, you need to. You have to be using the product. You will sell more when you use more.
Can I give you a little testimonial about the satin in a jar? And it's the oil-free hydrating gel, the intense moisturizing cream. You know how sometimes you wake up in the morning and you have those little creases in your face because you've been laying like this on your pillow all night?
Yeah.
Literally, that stuff will take them away. It's like ironing your skin out. It is amazing. It's amazing.
You can see
I
the difference.
was in the hospital.
I just stopped using it to see what's happening with my skin. My skin was like,
What are you doing today?
I was in the hospital for 2 days with my daughter with no Mary Kay. I thought I was gonna die. Not even joking. I needed Mary Kay like I need my inhaler right now.
So we'll come,
Yeah, I mean, really,
we'll come to you.
Okay.
Travel size.
Another way that you guys can be promoting sales right now, in the PCP program. Those catalogs have reached your customer. It is time to call them and follow up with them. Yes. So I've made like $200 in sales just in text message and phone calls, but mostly text message because people are at work and I'll call them and they text me, hey, I'm at work. But I'm just, hey, did you get your catalog? Oh yeah. Did you see the new colors? So they might have looked through it. Did you get to smell the new perfume, which I absolutely love? And I send them the picture, right? That has the 4 new lipsticks. Which one do you like? They're like, oh, I really like that one. Oh my God, you gotta smell the pomegranate satin hands, which is the way that I get in front of them again, right? Because it's something new. Let's get together and try the new holiday products. But I just tell them about it and I describe it. I use the catalog, describe to them the product, straight from the words. Mary Kay put it together very well. They know what they're doing. 55 years of business, debt-free for a reason. Right? If you guys don't know what PCP is, that's where you have the company, you sign up to have them send out the catalog for you with the free sample. The free sample was that perfume, right? So you sign up every quarter and you have your people put on the mailing list, all right? Which we'll talk more about, but just so you guys are aware of that.
And as Pam says, I'm calling for a checkup from the neck up.
Yes. And even if you didn't participate in PCP, be like, hey, oh my God, I've got these new products. I'd love to share them with you. I've had people who are like, I don't really like pomegranate. I'm like, oh my God, pomegranate's not my favorite either. But it is wild berries and pear, all infused and blended with apple. Like, it is amazing. And they're like, oh, I use the word straight out of the catalog. And they're like, oh, that does smell good.
You haven't even smelled it yet.
What? Oh.
I saw one without the person even saying it.
Yeah. Just tell them the words. So
I'll buy it.
Mary Kay uses, they put buzzwords into the catalog. and you just repeat what they provided, it's money, it's gold.
I told one of my customers to make great Christmas presents.
I was just gonna say that,
I
yes.
said, I'll make it
And
pretty,
for
put a tag on it.
Valentine's.
And she ordered one.
So let me tell you how you can easily package, like wrap the satin hands for your customers for the holidays. Take the 3 pieces out, get some pretty tulle or some kind of pretty tissue paper, put it in the bag and put the products inside that. And then if you want to do something else, put a bow on the handle. It's so easy to wrap them like that.
And cute.
And cute, yes.
Candy in the bag. I had a customer with like 2 kids, so I put candy for the kids in the bag, and she called me. She's like, they were so excited. I got something and I got candy.
Yes. And that makes a huge difference. I don't know about you ladies, but if my kids get to enjoy something, boom. And Mary Kay said, treat people the way you want to be treated, right? Treat everyone like they've got a sign on me that says I'm special, right? Treat me like I'm special. That's the customer service is the key to good sales. Like, because you get those loyal customers. And if they weren't your friends, they become your friends.
That's so true.
All right. She's been successful in her business for so many years. How many people live in the city you live in?
I think there's 1,200.
It's not very much, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's your position right now in business?
DIQ.
Oh. How do you stay so successful?
Because I go outside my area, and because I talk to people, and because I find women who want their skin to look better. They want to feel better inside. They want. Oh, and I take care of my friends and my customers who live in other places. I ship for free. When they spend $40, and I use the product. When they spend $40 or more, I not only give them a gift of purchase, but I also ship their products for free.
Which you can set up when you get your website, which is $30 a month.
A year.
I would say a month. Even better. I know, I do that to everyone. Like, so it's $30 a year, which it used to be 30 for your first year and then 60, but they've knocked it down to just 30 for everyone every year. All right, and you can go and set it up so that if they have a drop ship, right? The company sends it for you, and helps you. You can get that gift for purchase, put it in automatically. You can choose a couple of things that you want. They make it super easy and convenient.
Also, when I had kind of I kept forgetting that my website was getting ready to expire. And I got an email that said, your website expires tomorrow. And I was so I sat down right then, I renewed it. It was $30. And the very next day, I had someone contact me who does not live in Cripple Creek, but who is working at the fire station at Cripple Creek, and she wanted her moisturizer, and she wanted it that day. How many of you have products sitting on your shelves that you can deliver that day? She was a very happy girl.
Yeah. Okay. How many stars in the room? Everybody, if you're a star, raise your hand. When somebody's searching for a Mary Kay lady in their area, you guys come up first.
Yay!
Yes. Okay. When you do your skin confidence, color confidence, you come up even sooner as a star, right?
If you're not a star, you don't come up on the website. They don't refer. If you're not a star, they won't. The company will not refer potential customers to you because they feel like you might not have the product to be able to satisfy the customers.
So if you're already a star, great. If you're not a star, you can earn your star. Okay. All right. Sounds good. All right. If you have any questions, we're available afterwards. We are going to do our empowering statement.
Next week is Korean beef and chicken teriyaki.
Oh, yeah, I love that. Okay. Let me see it.
You look for it, not start.
Okay, you start.
Okay. All right, everybody, let's do our empowering statement. I am great.
I am great.
I am wonderful.
I am wonderful. I am a woman of excellence.
I am a woman of excellence.
Nobody.
I will let nobody push my buttons. I will let nobody rain on my parade. I will go over. I will go under. I will go around. And I will go straight through. Any obstacle comes my way. Highly motivated, truly dedicated, and I'm a preacher of God.
Well,
I am.
Nobody's getting in my way.
I promise.
I'm so bad. I didn't know you were on vacation. It was
Bye.
like, when I was getting them, and I'm like, oh, my God, I'm so sorry. I saw you. It was
I don't know
just-
how to do
That's
it.
what you are.
oh, ladies. Yes. We need volunteers for cleaning. We need somebody to take out the trash. We need somebody to vacuum. We need somebody to help out in the kitchen. And when we do the kitchen, that means we gotta wipe the counters and sweep. Okay? Thank you, ladies. That's 12 months.
Okay, okay, chat today.
Box me. Do you have any questions? And then we get together. Get your bag ready. You have free time.
Okay. Sounds good. Oh, yeah.
I'm opening all this.
I will boxer you later.
Oh my gosh,
Yes. You need
that camel bag is absolutely adorable.
Cute.
And